Namaste everyone, this is Arya from Soul Water Spirituality. Wish you all a very happy new year, a blessed 2026. And I'm here with your monthly guidance for Jan 2026. And what I've done is I've drawn 4 cards. The first card is a theme for the year. Okay, so that's the general theme for the year. And then after that I've drawn 3 cards. You've got to choose any one that calls out to you, and then see what your message for Jan is. I have worked with the goddesses, gods and guardians. I just felt guided to. So first let's see what the theme of the year is. Okay, we have with us Hell, the goddess Hell, and she says this is the end of a cycle. That is such a relief, because from whatever I have known, 2025 has not been a very great year. It's been a year of endings. It's been a year of challenges. It's been a year of it was the number 9 year. So yeah, it was characterized by everything that signified endings, and everything that needed to leave us left us, and it was a challenging year. So Hell comes here with this beautiful message that cycle has ended, which means that now for the coming year you are beginning a new cycle, a positive one, a bright one, a fresh one, with a lot of learnings and wisdoms that came to you from the last year. So yeah, that's your theme for the year. So things have ended, which means that this year, for similar situations or similar areas, you will have a very different experience. Okay, a very new experience, a very new approach, and a very new perspective on everything. So it's the beginning of a new cycle. That's the theme of this year. Now I'm going to hold out 3 cards to you, and you've got to see either 1, 2 or 3. Any one will call out to you, whichever that is. That's your message for Jan. So is it card 1? Is it card 2? Or then is it card 3? Okay, so if you chose card 1, you have AARYA, the Egyptian god, with a message of divine masculine. Okay, so understand that, I think I've said this before also, that divine masculine and divine feminine have got nothing to do with your physical gender. They are masculine and feminine energies, which means masculine and feminine attributes which are there in all of us, irrespective of our physical gender. Okay, so here he's come with this message that all of us, I mean, if you chose card 1, you need to focus on your divine masculine energies. You've been too subtle, too soft, too gentle for far too long. So either extreme is not good. When you go too nurturing and too overcaring, also it's not good, or too much of receiving happening, that's too much of the feminine, that is also not healthy, and too much of masculine energy is also not healthy. So you are being asked to focus on areas and attributes of your masculine part when it comes to being more courageous, more fearless, more out there, more action oriented. So if you chose this card, January is for you is about focusing more on aligned action, on taking charge, on getting down to things that probably you've been dealing and procrastinating for too long, or basically just being out there and doing what you came here to do, just leading. Okay, this is a leader card. Be a leader. That's the message I'm getting for whoever chose this, the 1. Okay, card number 1. If you chose card number 2, we have with us Star Maiden, and she's asking you to rest. All right, so now this is the exact opposite of card number 1. Okay, card number 1 is about taking action, and card 2 is about rest and pause, because a lot of times we think that when we rest, we're wasting time, we're wasting an opportunity, we will miss out on a lot. No, rest is very, very important, because it clears your mind, it gives you a fresh perspective, it gives your body and mind the much needed clarity, and also a break from constant action, constant the mundane, the overwhelm. Your body and your mind need a break, so rest is in order for you. So looks like for the past few months you've been in overdrive action mode. You need to rest now, okay? And know that rest is as good as healing. In fact, it is more important sometimes than action, than if not, it's as important as action, if not more. So rest is important for you. And if you chose card number 3, you have for you Pele, and she says light your fire. All right, for those who chose card number 3, this is about igniting your inner drive and passion and motivation and inspiration and everything, so that you can give your purpose the best of yourself. So if you've been feeling dull or lethargic or just generally bored in life, then she's asking you to engage in anything that will light up your, or add a spark to your life. Like, oh yeah, this is what I want to do. Find your passion. If not a passion, just find a hobby that can get you going in this manner. That's something that really gets you going, that this is what I want. So Jan for you is about exploring this. If you are already aware of what fuels your inner fire, then please go ahead with that. Don't be lazy about it. And if you are not aware, then start discovering, start exploring. Spend time trying certain things that may call out to you. See what really interests you. Do this much for yourself. This is important. This will set the tone for your year. Once you discover your passion, then it's all about action through the year, and rest and action, and rest and action. But once you discover your passion, there's an inner joy that kicks in, okay? Because you're so excited about doing something that makes your heart happy. So when that inner joy kicks in, then you have abundance of all forms flowing to you, and you don't know how that's happening. Okay, so yeah, if you chose card number 3, then it's about time you find your passion, and if you already know it, then live your passion. So yeah, that is your, depending on which card you chose, that is your message for Jan. And of course, we know the theme for the year. A lot of endings have happened, and now we are starting new cycles for everything or every area of our life. So it's going to feel a little new, it's going to feel a little awkward, a little odd sometimes, but it's exactly how it should be. So don't worry about that. So yeah, have a happy 2026, and I'll see you the next month.